Hey ladies, you're doing great. I just want to reach out today and just give you some encouragement and let you know that you are on the right path. There is no wrong path. The path that you're on is the path that you're supposed to be on. So even though it may seem like times are getting rough, even though you may be getting weary, even though things are not turning out maybe the way that you anticipated for them to turn out, continue the walk, continue the journey, continue the direction in which you're going. You have to have your ideal destination, is what I call it, right? Your ideal life, your goal, whatever it is that you want to call it, in front of you, right? You have to know where you want to go. And sometimes when you're going through this journey, and I know firsthand, there is going to be a whole lot of roadblocks, right? A whole lot of exits that you rather take because the journey and the road that you're on might be a little bit too treacherous for you, right? It might be a little bit too challenging, a little bit too rocky, right? I get it, but stay the course, stay the path. Do what you feel like you should be doing to get the results that you want to get. If you do what you've always done, you will always get more of what you've always had. And honestly, during this time of divorce, most of you have never been here before. It's a new territory, right? It's a new space. It's a new route. You've never experienced this, maybe the same similar emotions, but you've never experienced it like this. So what better time than now to try something new, to do something new, when you're in an experience, when you're in a situation that you've never been in before. Try something new. Don't revert back to what's comfortable for you, right? I know how it is. I know that we want to be comfortable. I know as women, we want to feel secure and we want to feel safe. And honestly, the most secure and safe place is in what we've already done before, right? Our experiences of the past, what we know that we came through, right? What we know that we can get through because we've gotten through them before. And this may be depression, or this, safe spot of isolation, or maybe this certain way of handling this situation in anger works for me. It worked before and I got through it, right? I didn't die. I ended up being okay. And so sometimes going through this process, you're going to have to look at how you typically would react to something and do the exact opposite, because you have a goal in mind. You have a desired place that you're trying to get to. And I know that these circumstances are, coming at you left and right. You might get up in the morning and say, you know what, this stuff isn't working. I just want to just be comfortable. I just want to feel secure. I just want to revert back to what I usually, my usual thought process, right? I just want to encourage you not to do that. Continue to grow. It's just like going to the gym. It's any other muscle, like any other muscle. You have to exercise it in order for it to improve, right? In order for you to get the results, you have to go through the struggle. You got to go through it. And I know how challenging it be. Maybe they don't believe in you. Maybe you have someone in your ear telling you, girl, you need to just do this, this, and the other. It's not going to work out. Matter of fact, when I was going through my divorce, my own mother was telling me, you need to just stay with them. It's hard out there. It's hard, in the real world. You've always had someone to take care of you. You've been married since you were almost, about 18 years old. You've been with this person, right? You don't know how to do life by yourself. Trust me, just stay there. Stay in the marriage. Continue with the BS. Continue with not being happy in your marriage, because I know that you'll be safe there. Had I taken that advice, I never would have been at the place that I'm at now. I never would have received the benefits, the good things that have happened to me in life. I never would have seen the life, or realized, I'm going to say, the life that I'm living now, the potential. I had to go through all of that. I had to let go and cut off people in order to stay on track. I couldn't let anyone's outside opinions or suggestions, or for that matter, even my own. I couldn't let my own, mental, mental, whatever you want to call it, my own mental struggles, I'm going to say, stop me from moving forward in the direction that I knew I wanted to be in. I could not afford to continue to do the same thing because my life was depending on it. So I just want to reach out and just be a word of encouragement today. I know the struggle may seem real, right? A little bit more real than what you were expecting it to be. I know the struggle may be hard, but there is, and I know it sounds a little cliche, but there's light on the end of the other side, at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the rainbow, so to speak. And I know I've said it before, but I had to repeat this to myself. Life is always happening for me, not to me. Life wants to give me what I want. Life wants me to be happy. But I know that there's also this other side, right? Maybe it's, you call it your mind, your inner self, whatever, that wants to keep you safe. And in order to keep you safe, it wants to tell you that you need to continue to do and operate in the same patterns, in the same way, doing the same things that you've always done, because this is what has kept you alive thus far. But in order to do or have something different, you have to do something different, and you have to go through that struggle. Divorce is not something that anybody wants to go through. You did not get married to get divorced. Well, most people didn't anyhow. It might be uncharted territory for you if this is your first time around. It's so unfamiliar. It's so uncomfortable. It's so unstable. But you will be okay. You will survive it. You will get through it. And you won't only survive it, you can thrive. You can have the life that you want, but you have to get through this part of it. You got to get through this part of it. You have to put one foot in front of the other. I know how challenging it is. I know that this is not the popular, way to go about, life. It's just the easiest way, right? The path of least resistance. But I will tell you this. For me, the path of least resistance is accepting where I am and only doing what I can do for that day. Moving forward in the direction that I know I need to be going in order to reach the destination that I want. I don't look at where I should be 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. I just look at today. What do I need to get? What do I need to get through? What do I need to get through today? I know where I want to get to eventually, but what do I need to just do today? The next best step, right? So don't get so overwhelmed in the vision or in the goal. That will happen. You just have to take little steps. It's just like losing a lot of weight, right? I lost quite a bit of weight, while going through my divorce. But let's say you needed to lose 100 pounds. 100 pounds is a lot of weight to lose, right? And if you think of the situation, if you're sitting there on the couch, like, dang, I have to lose 100 pounds. I got to get up. I got to get to the gym. I have to lose 100 pounds. I can't eat this because I have to lose 100 pounds. It seems so overwhelming and so big, right? That it's almost intimidating. Well, probably it is intimidating. But when you look at it and break it down into small sections, you know what? I just have to get to the gym. I just have to move my body. I just have to choose to eat right today. All of those little steps will lead you to your big goal. So, all that to say, keep on, Keep it on. You're doing well. You're doing good. You are on the right path. No matter if you fall off or not, you are on the path that you are on. There is no such thing of being on the wrong path. Your path is your life. Unless you're living someone else's life, you can't be on the wrong path. Now, you may take detours. You may get off on, a wrong exit, and you might have to, make a couple U-turns, but you're still on the path to becoming the woman that you want to ultimately become, right? So keep on. You got this. You're doing well. Put one foot in front of the other. Have your vision in front of you and break it down into small, bit-sized pieces, daily pieces. And although the storm will come in, although the wave may seem like it's going to take you out, it won't. Change the energy. Do as much as you can to put yourself in the thought process and in the energy of where you want to be. So, in other words, when you're feeling down and you're feeling like all of the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and believe me, I know what that feels like. When I was working for corporate America, I was actually going through my divorce process, and there was a stairwell in my office building. And about every 45 minutes to an hour, I had to leave my office and just go into the stairway by myself and just take a few deep breaths and just repeat, life is happening for me, not to me. I can do this. I'm strong enough. I'm capable. I had to keep my mind set on where I wanted to be. Even though my body was telling me something different, I knew that my soul, my spirit, had better for me. And I just want to encourage you ladies today, no matter what your body is telling you, no matter what the outside environment is telling you. I don't care what your mom is telling you, what your kids are telling you, what your ex-husband or husband, whatever it is telling you, what your job is telling you. You are here for a purpose, and the purpose is more than being a doormat. It's more than being mistreated. It's more than having to sacrifice every part of you just for a title, just to feel somewhat safe. God created you for a higher purpose. Your first obligation is to self. Your first obligation is to live the life that your Creator created you to live. To use your gifts, to use your calling, to be happy, to smile. That's why your Creator created you. It's just like our children. We hate to see our children sad. We hate to see our children not loving the life that they're living, right? We want to do everything within our power to have them live healthy and happy and whole lives, to put a smile on their face. We go way beyond, right? Over and beyond, just to make our children happy. How much more would our Creator do the same for us? We are honoring our Creator when we live a life of happiness, when we live a life of peace and prosperity, when we're living a life of purpose. So continue, continue, continue. You got this. Continue, continue. You got this. I love you, ladies. Continue to DM me. I love all the messages. One foot in front of the other today. Put on a smile. Think about the place that you want to be. Right now, if you're feeling depressed, sad, downtrodden, stressed, whatever it is, take a second, relax, close your eyes, and think of what your life will look like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, next year even. Where is that place of that where that ideal woman lives? You, your ideal self. Where does she live and what does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? Use all of your senses to put you in that place. And I promise you, you'll feel better. Even if you got to do that every 5 minutes. Even if, you are so stressed out and your heart is just so heavy that, like I said, I had to do it every about 45 minutes or so. I don't care how long you have to do it or how often you have to do it to remind yourself of where you're going. Continue to do it, because the alternative is way worse. The alternative is staying stuck. Alternative is not moving forward. Alternative is not becoming your ideal self. All right, I love you. Oh, listen, so this is the plant I was telling you guys about. I love her. She is so beautiful, isn't she? She's a fiddle leaf tree. And so part of my just self-care, what I do, is I find something that brings me joy. Right. And I had been wanting a fiddle leaf tree for a minute. Right. And trees just bring me so much joy and peace. That's just me. Right. It might be something else for you. It might be shoes. It may be clothes. It may be taking a trip. I don't know what it is. I like taking trips too, though. But anyhow, I needed a reminder of something. And this is not me telling you guys to go out and spend money that you don't have and shop therapy. I don't believe in that. But I do believe in doing things that's going to put you in a good mindset, rewarding yourself. And even if you feel like you don't have nothing to reward yourself for because you feel like you may be feeling like you're failing, you're not. You're still alive, you're breathing, you're here. You're showing up for yourself. No matter how disappointed you may be in yourself right now, you are still in the fight. So do whatever it is that you need to do when life gets a little tense or when you're a little stressed out. You sometimes need that reminder of that little bolt of joy, right? That little bolt of gratitude, like, hey, I enjoy this. I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to get my nails done or hair done or whatever it is. For me, it's buying a tree, right? I'm going to do this. So every time I look at that, it reminds me of happiness. It puts a smile on my face. It keeps me going, right? Or even if just for that 5 minutes, I'm going to eat the cookie because right now I just want to smile, right? Sometimes you have to reward yourself. So anyhow, she came yesterday. She's so beautiful. I don't know what to name her though. So yeah, let me know. Put it in my DMs or comments or what have you. I like Maya. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like, like Maya Angelou, like kind of old and wise. I don't know. But she's gorgeous. She's 10 feet tall. And I love her. And it makes me happy. So anyway, ladies, continue to move forward in the direction that you need to move in to reach your ideal self, right? It doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter about anyone else's suggestions of what you should do, what you should do. You know what's right for you. Get in touch with that inner being, with that inner self. Connect and do you. Love you. Take care. See you soon. Bye.